Hello everybody, my name is Lakshmi and as you can guess, the name's from India. Born in India, been living in Europe for a very long time, and in this channel I'll be sharing some beautiful moments with you. I personally love watching YouTube videos where women share their fashion inspiration or beautiful things they buy, like watches, fine jewelry, bags, places people visit, because for me it's a true inspiration when I see that, and it kind of motivates me to work even harder and fulfill the dreams that I have. So if you like these kind of videos, please stay and watch the video. If it's not for you, that's also okay. So it's nice to have you here. So I'll share my little story here with you, the background of why I got this beautiful watch. So I studied law, and now I've been working for the past 7 years now. And last year I decided that I want to do my Master of Laws. So I specialized in corporate security and compliance, and it was a 1-year program. And it was a course that I could do alongside my work. And I always told myself that when I complete my LLM, I'll to mark that special moment in my life, I will buy something beautiful that I can connect with this achievement. And it was very clear to me that it's going to be a watch, because I love beautiful watches. I'm a watch collector, and I love luxury watches because they're long lasting. They're a symbol of elegance and longevity. And I have a special love, of course, for Swiss watches. So I have been, a watch lover for very long now. And of course, I do love the Rolex watches. So after I completed my LLM, I went to the Rolex boutique in our city. And I went into the store. The sales associate was extremely friendly. I went to the boutique in Frankfurt, the place close to where I live. So I went there and I told her that I'm looking for another watch that I want to collect and add to my collection. So she showed me 4 different watches, and I was fortunate that she had time, because I went without an appointment. And she also was extremely friendly and welcoming, and she said, please sit down, I'll show you what we have here. Obviously they don't have all the watches in the store, but she was extremely patient, and she brought all the ladies' watches for me. And as you can see, my wrist is extremely small, so I was very clear from the beginning that I can only look at size 31 max, because anything bigger than 31 would just look extremely large on my wrist. So she showed me 3 different watches in size 31, and all of them were simply gorgeous. And then she asked me, what is my type of watch that I love? So I said, I like anything that's sparkly, and I'm very much into gold. You can see that I wear a lot of gold. Gold is just my favorite color. And she said that she has this beautiful watch in size 31, but it was rose gold. And I'm not that much into wearing rose gold or silver, simply because I think that gold looks best with my skin color. But she showed me this Rolex watch. It was a Datejust 31 rose gold, so it had a chocolate dial with rose gold and diamonds, and it was so gorgeous. I wore it and I fell in love immediately. And then I said, you don't have to show me anything else, because that will only further confuse me. Because she was ready to show me more models on the iPad that they have, because they don't have all the models in the store. So I said, I don't need to do that. I have fallen in love with this watch. And you surely know that Rolex is not readily available nowadays. So she said that she can put me on the waiting list. And so I said that I really want to be on the waiting list actually for 2 different models. So she put me on the waiting list for 2 models, which is very, very kind of her, because I saw another model that I also liked a lot. And I said that, you know, whichever watch comes first, you just call me up for that. I was very clear that, you know, I wanted this chocolate dial rose gold one with the diamonds, and that was my first choice. So I said that this is my first choice, and the other one is obviously my second choice. Both were, of course, size 31, so there was no discussion about that, because anything larger would just look, you know, too grand on my wrist, which is very, very tiny. She was extremely kind, and she said she would try her best to get it for me as soon as possible. And I hinted to her that it's soon my birthday, and then I also told her that, you know, I want to get this watch to mark an achievement, because I completed my LLM. And she was so sweet, and she said that's great, and she would inform me as soon as the watch is there. So it was a lovely appointment I had at Rolex in Frankfurt, and I am so blessed because she was very patient, and she was completely understanding that I was impatient, you know, to get this watch. It was a great experience to go to the store, look at the watches, and was lovely to be added in this waiting list. And after that, I went for dinner. I knew it will take some time to get the watch. And just 2 months later, I was in a business trip to Argentina, and I got the call from the Rolex boutique. And I couldn't pick up because I was in this business appointment in Argentina. So I thought I would call back later, but because of the time difference, I couldn't make it. And then I go into my inbox, and there's this email from this lovely sales associate, and she said, your watch is finally there. You can come and pick it up. So the next day, I immediately called and said that I'm in Argentina for another 10 days, and I cannot make it, you know, to pick up the watch, but she should just keep it for me. I definitely will come and pick it up. And I was so happy because the wait was not too long. I kind of sometimes get impatient and then lose interest if it takes too long. But on the other hand, you know, a wait for such a beautiful piece can also be sweet. So the 2 months just passed quickly for me because I was excited to get it, and it did happen, you know, faster than I thought. So I was, you know, looking forward to kind of going back home just to pick up that beautiful watch. I come back to Germany, and I give a call to the Rolex boutique, and I asked them when I can pick it up, and my sales associate said that I can come ASAP. So the next day I go to the store, and I was welcomed in a very, very warm manner, and was asked if I want a glass of champagne, which is really sweet, but since it was just me, I said water is enough. But it was very sweet and very, very welcoming. And then she says, my baby is there, or let me say my princess, because I just call this watch a princess. She's so beautiful. And then she comes with this beautiful bag. This one. I love the green color. And she tells me that my baby's inside and that she would show it to me before I can take her home. I'll just show you the invoice. This is the invoice. All the details are inside. And I showed you the bag, the paper bag earlier. So it's this one, the beautiful green bag with the Rolex emblem here. I just love this green. This green is full of positive vibes for me. And then the watch comes in this box. So it has a double protection. You can see the first one is here. And then you just open it this way and you have a second one inside. So It's protected very well, and the actual watch is inside this one. So you have the watch here, and she is so gorgeous. Every time I see her, I just feel so happy because I waited for her for a long time. These 12 months I did this LLM, and I was dreaming about her. All that studying and everything just paid off because I was looking forward to this moment, and then I waited for her for 2 months. So it's such a special moment for me to just see this and think that, I worked for it and I worked hard for it, and finally I have it. So wearing it is extremely special, and she is so beautiful. It's just a very different watch because I wear a lot of gold, and obviously this is not gold. It's not yellow gold, it's rose gold. So it's very special because it's rose gold with this chocolate dye in combination with the diamonds. Pure perfect. Look at this beauty. Isn't she gorgeous? I'll just wear this now just to show you how it looks on my wrist. And I need to get a Cartier rose gold love bracelet matching to it. I'll wait for another occasion. And yeah, this is how this beauty looks. And she's just so gorgeous. Yeah. This is so gorgeous. So I am extremely happy that you allowed me to share this special moment with you. It was a moment that I won't forget my entire life. Like, everyone, has or sets different goals, and that's completely fine. Some people are not into buying these luxury items, which is also fine. They would probably rather invest in other things. But for me, it's a passion. I love to, be inspired by others. I love fashion. I love luxury goods. And so this was a very, very nice buy for me. That'll be cherished for a very, very long time. And if you have any questions, put them in the box below. I would be very, very delighted if you can put a thumbs up in case you like the video, and hope to share more with you very soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.